welcome to, this should be your first class. We're gonna go over alignment and breathing. So I want you to find a mat or a soft space for you to lay down on, and get your phone ready because you are going to be recording yourself for the first assignment. My hope here is that you follow along. It's going to be a short class. You follow along, you video yourself so that I can help you out with alignment in the first couple of weeks. I can give you some feedback and we'll be moving forward from there. So not going to be too tough of a class or workout today, but hopefully we'll get some questions answered with alignment and breath. So get yourself ready, hit pause if you need to. Sorry, it's gonna be awkward for a while. I'm not used to like filming myself and all in this scenario. So let's see, you do not need a blanket today, I don't think. So we're going to start laying down onto your back. Let's see, laying down onto your back. Good, and hopefully you watched that first video, instructional video, to go over our neutral spine and our imprint spine, and that's actually how we are going to start today. So laying on your back with your feet flat, your feet should be about hip width apart. We're gonna start with our hands on our hips, and close your eyes. Relax the shoulders, relax your jaw, your tongue, and just find your natural breath. Right now should be a neutral spine, a little arch in the back. Good. So the first thing I would like us to do is putting a little hang loose sign with the hand. Put the thumb onto the rib cage and the pinky onto the hips. Good, and we're gonna work on just feeling what the breath feels like in our Pilates breath. Remember, we inhale through the nose and exhale through pierced lips. And we wanna start to feel a connection within the rib cage and the hips. So with an inhale, they separate, get real big. And as you exhale, they're gonna come together. The whole core is going to engage. So continue with your breath here, your Pilates breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Feeling the connection separate with an inhale, and the hips and ribs connect with the exhale. 2 more here. One more. Good. So hopefully you're starting to feel that connection within the core, and the core engaging. So making that diamond shape with the hands at the hips or pelvic area. We're going to start with a little tilt here to make the imprint. So we're going to softly curl up as you inhale, and as you exhale, allow for that neutral spine to happen. So a little cue I like to give is imagining that there's a marble in right at the belly button. All right, so as you inhale, the marble's gonna go to 6 o'clock. And as you exhale, the rib hip connection happens, the marble goes to 12 o'clock. So play around with that marble, inhaling to 6, exhaling to 12. These should be minimal movements. I should see a little bit of space on the inhale between the lower back and the mat. And you should have an imprint on the exhale to feel that nice flat back. Good, keep playing with that marble, 6 and 12. Good, now bring that marble back to neutral, back to the belly button. We're gonna go to 3 and 9. So just softly, slight movement here to 3 o'clock and to 9 o'clock. Side to side, left to right. Good. Now we're gonna turn this into one big circle. So all together, we're gonna go down to 6 o'clock and then roll it over to the right, up to the top at 12, and then down to the left, 3 o'clock, and then back to 6. Good, keep going in that direction. Nice, slow and controlled movements. The knees should not be moving. The upper back should not be moving. It's only your core area, the pelvic area moving. Good, now switch directions once you get to 12 o'clock. You're at 12 o'clock, now we're gonna go backwards. 9, 6, 3, and 12. Roll that marble, big, slow, controlled circles. Still breathing, face is still relaxed, jaws still relaxed. Good. Now bring it back to the center. Put the hands down by your side. So arms are out nice and flat. Walk the shoulder blades underneath the heart. Walk the feet in just a little bit so that the heels are not quite touching the fingers, but they're pretty close, within an inch or two. The feet are hip width apart. Good, and I want you to notice the pressure within your feet. So we don't have it all on the insides of our feet. We don't have it all on the outsides. So imagine all 4 corners of your feet have a little bit of pressure. So we have nice, even pressure within our feet. Good, now we're going to roll up into a bridge. So picture vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling the hips up, nice and slow, all the way up to the top, and then rolling it back down. So you get about to the shoulder blades and then you stop for a second and you roll back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way until you get to the very bottom, that coccyx bone, and the neutral spine. So we're just exaggerating that imprint. So you feel the imprint and then you roll it all the way up. Still moving with the breath. And then back down. Good. As you go back down, it's a big inhale. As you come up, it's an exhale. Imagine every time that you are flexing any of those muscles, it's a big exhale. And when the muscles are in relax, it's a big inhale. Good. One more time. Bring it all the way up. Once you get up to the top here, I want you to stay and pay attention or take a look at your knees. If your knees are opening up or coming together, I want you to fix that. I want you to fix that so that they are hip width apart and they are directly underneath the ankles. And then roll it back down. Nice and slow. Once you get to the bottom, maybe give the knees a little hug, go rock back and forth. And bring it back to neutral spine, hands down onto the mat. Good. Next thing we're gonna do is go into legs into tabletop. So we're gonna get an imprint into the mat. Your back might just naturally do this, but right now it's at neutral. And then I want you to roll the marble to 12 o'clock. So you have a nice imprint. Bring the right leg up and then the left leg up. Good. Once it's there, I want you to walk the shoulder blades underneath the heart, relax the shoulders, hands are down flat. Good. So you should feel the natural imprint. Your entire back is onto the mat at this point. Good. And then I want you to bring the arms up. Both arms straight up, palms facing each other. Nice. All right, so with legs staying in tabletop, we're gonna inhale, bring the arms all the way back overhead. And exhale, bring them straight up overhead. Inhale, reach to the back of the room. And exhale, up overhead. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good, keeping that imprint in the back. We're gonna go with the right leg this time. So an inhale here in neutral. And exhale, push it out, like kick towards the wall in front of you. Inhale, bring it back. Left leg now. Exhale, push. Inhale, bring it back. Inhale, right leg, or exhale, right leg. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, left. Inhale, one more time, each side. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale, left. Inhale, bring it back. Good, give the knees a little hug, rock back and forth. You're doing great. Slow and steady start. Good, now I want you to go ahead and start to rock slowly up and back. Give the back a little bit of a massage as you rock forward and back. You can grab the front of your knees, you can grab the backs of your knees, whatever kind of feels best as you rock forward and back. Yourself all the way up, and now we're going to roll into tabletop. So getting onto your hands and your knees here in tabletop. If you need to put a blanket or something underneath the knees because they are sensitive, then feel free to do that now. How you want to align yourself in tabletop is the knees should be directly underneath the hips, about hip width apart. And the wrists should be directly underneath the shoulders. Here, these are inactive hands. We want active hands, so you want to spread out the hands as wide as you can. This will help save your wrists. We want to spread out the hands as wide as we can. Each finger should be spread out as wide as you can, and then grip in with that front knuckle. All right, here your view should be at the front edge of your mat if you have a mat. If you do not have a mat, it should be about 3 feet in front of your hands. That way it keeps a nice long neutral spine. So if you feel now your belly might be hanging down towards the mat, I want you to try and pick the belly up. So engage the belly. Belly button to spine is a cue that I use a lot. So bring that belly button up to your spine, push into the mat, both with the hands, the fingers, and the knees. Good, and imagine that nice straight line all the way from the sits bones or the coccyx bone, going all the way up the spine, through the crown of the head. We don't want our head hanging here or looking up here. You see that crease within the neck. All right, so a nice flat back. Good. And from here, let's see, what do I want to see from you all today? I want to see the right hand come out and the left leg go back. Good. We're going to go all the way up and bring it back down. Good, so here, first, right hand is out forward, left leg is back, left foot is flexed, left arm is strong into the mat. Bring the belly button up. The rib cage is fully engaged and sealing together. Good, take an inhale here, and as you exhale, lift up. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, lift up. Back foot is flexed. Good. We're not going over the height of our core. One more time. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale down. Good, and bring it back into tabletop. Give it a little wag if that feels good. Nice. All right, what I want you to do right now is take the left hand and reach up towards your rib cage. Right now you can feel the belly, feel the rib cage. Good, and now I want you to keep the hand there, but lift the rib cage up and out of the hand. Good, you feel that strength within the belly. Good, one more time, lift it up. Now hold it there. Bring the left hand back. Good, now left hand goes forward, right leg goes back. Good, with an inhale here. Exhale, lift. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Is the belly still up? Rib cage is sealed. And bring it back down. Good. Bring hand back into tabletop. Wag it out in tabletop. Good. Now bring the knees out wide. Touch the toes together and bring the sits bones back. This is child's pose, a pose that we'll use to kind of stretch it out. Take a nice deep little breath. And then walk it up. All right, for today, I want to see that. You can hit the stop recording button and send that in. And hopefully I can give you a little bit of feedback within your alignment there. Almost everything we do is going to be used with the alignment I will give you the correction on in this video. So if you would like, I have added another video on week 2 so that you can get a little workout in. It should be a slower beginner's safety focused video, but it will definitely give you a little bit of a workout. And then week 3, we are getting into it. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of your videos. I'm also just looking forward to seeing your faces and a little bit of personality. Hopefully things will get a little less awkward with me sitting here talking to the screen. If not, then I apologize for the rest of the semester. Have a great day or week or wherever you're at within your week, and we'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.